How much money does he have to make?
Uh, shoot, at least 500,000. At
Well,
least.
she wants a guy to make $500,000 a year because she's growing and he should be growing. Let's let it cook. Y'all heard that.
Am I delusional?
Are you delusional?
Well, okay, let's get to know you more. It's not necessarily Amy. Do you normally date men that make 500K?
Yeah.
Where?
Okay, then what's the fight?
Where they at?
Me?
Why you on Kendra's show then?
They had absolutely no character. That's for sure.
What the fuck? Are we?
So I want to be clear. Date and relationships are different. Have you ever been in a relationship with a man? He's your man, you're his girl, a committed relationship. Y'all spend holidays and birthdays with a man that made 500K.
Yes.
How long did y'all date for?
Whew, a very long time.
What's a long time? What's
8
a long
years.
8 years?
And you broke up when?
Ooh, 2020, something like that.
So what was your non-negotiable to like walk away from that relationship?
Our values didn't align, and
what?
Also, the thing that a lot of guys do, they like to cheat.
So I'm assuming they're gonna, of course, they're gonna want to know. Do you make 500K yourself?
Hell no, she an RN.
I think that's some information that I do not want to share with the public.
You do not make 500,000 as an RN.
If you don't want to answer, I don't ask that.
Stop lying.
But the curiosity will be there because you said bare minimum 500K. So if he made 300,000, you couldn't do it.
Possibly, it's possible.
Possible.
I want you to break this down because obviously, if I make you a highlight, it is going to be discussed. And it's a lot of discussions about women in general having money requirements. And it used to be 100K, girl. You said $500,000. So do you care to explain why a man would have to make 500K to date
you? There's just a certain lifestyle that I'm used to, that I maintain for myself. A certain lifestyle that I want with another person. I don't plan on working forever, not even another 2 years.
She wants you to retire her, guys.
Spouse. So he has to definitely be on his way to being financially independent.
So you're RN now, but you plan on not working eventually.
Yes.
Okay, so that's why so you actually just want him to have enough money to take care of the lifestyle that you currently have for yourself. And you're gonna start working when you plan on getting married?
Oh no, if I don't get married, my plan will still happen. So a couple years.
How many years?
Maybe 2.
So you want to retire at 37?
I want to not hit a time clock.
I don't understand.
Retire. Work for myself.
So you'll still be working, but just in a different capacity?
Yes.
That means you ain't retired.
I'm assuming you want to get married and have children, or no?
Yeah.
You're 35.
So the goal is when you get married or have children.
How many kids we gonna get out of you?
To be
you already had geriatric pregnancy right now.
That you guys maintain.
Yes, correct.
And that's why he has to make 500K.
Yes.
I'm going to give you a chance to respond because this is going to be said. You're delusional. You're not going to get a man that is willing to marry you and be faithful and that makes 500K. And it's you, why would you even say it? So, what is your response to the people once they watch this? Might have that response.
I just want somebody that's my equal on all levels. So somebody
What?
getting me, they don't have to compromise.
I got to pause here. I've been letting that cook. Ladies, any man that makes $500,000 a year, you are not his equal. That is less than a 1%, man, by the sheer numbers. It's not about a hierarchy. This is not about being superior or not superior. This is a fact about supply and demand. A man making this kind of money is so far in between. When you get to 500, we're looking at athletes now. We're looking at CEOs, the guys who are running the corporations of these businesses here. And you're 35 years old with no kids and you want to be retired. And here's the thing too that I want to say, and some people may hate me for this, who's watching me right now. You need to stand out for the $500,000 man. Like, this man has access to so many women that he's going to say, this man works his ass off, first of all. You don't make $500,000 doing nothing, okay? He ain't working a 9 to 5. His 9 to 5 is actually him staying and going on conference calls and meetings and working late if he's actually in the corporate world. Or if he runs a business, he's working 15, 18 hours a day, right? So you got to understand, like, you're not going to be his equal because there's not many of him. This is not being mean. This is not about saying, oh, guys are this here and women lose value. People hate the term of how you lose your value. No, we're talking about the fact of the sheer numbers. This is less than 0.01% of the black male population. And then you got the audacity say, I want my equal. You can't even give this man 4 kids if he wanted because you're 35. You might can give him 1, and then you're going to have the geriatric pregnancy where you might be 1 and done if you can at least get pregnant now. We got to end this. Like, my equal. That man is not your equal. That man's on top of the food chain. Let's get back into this here.
At all. And
I guess you supers in a second.
I mean, nobody's perfect, but I just want my equal, basically.
Okay. Let's do the Kiss Your Kim.
I'm at work. So let's see.
Well, you call me at work, girl.
For real.
Ooh, looks like you thick with it. Ooh, that body, girl, that booty turn. That booty sitting.
Thank you.
Oh my God.
Okay. Amy, what's the age range you want to date? You're 35.
Ooh, 40.
Let me do that again, guys. I got to do that again.
Say 55.
Give me 1 second. Try it.
40 to 55. Could he have kids already?
Yes.
Yes. 40 to.
I got to rewind that back again. I didn't get a good look.
Okay. Woo, that booty.
One more again.
Body.
So let's see.
Well, you call me at work, girl. Ooh, looks like you thick with it. Ooh, that body. Girl, that.
Age for the tribe here. This is what y'all working with here? Okay. Just wanted had a little bit of freeze up problems here. But what do y'all think here, tribe? What do you think about the body?
Woo, that booty turn. That booty sitting.
Thank you.
Okay. Amy, what's the age range you want to date? You're 35.
Ooh, 40 to I say 55.
40 to 55. Could he have kids already?
Yes.
Yes.
Of course,
You
I
want kids?
prefer none, but yes.
Okay. When was your last relationship?
2020.
Been 4 years.
Maybe 2021.
2021. This is the man that made over 500K, right?
Yes.
So what happened? Now you said he cheated on you. Was he with somebody else?
I don't know.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. But it ended. Did it end because you said he was cheating?
Yes.
Okay. did you find out? I'm nosy.
Facebook.
Facebook. How'd you find out on Facebook?
I just saw some stuff on Facebook and followed up.
Ooh, child. Okay. You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
As
Okay.
Been recently.
3 flaws you have to work on.
See if she got 3 flaws, guys.
I'm a perfectionist, and I kind of expect that of other people. So I don't have a lot of leniency on pretty much anything. I just feel like if I can get it done, then why can't you?
Okay.
Let's see what else.
Come on. Second one.
I am a little bit of a doomsday prepper, kind of like a conspiracy theorist. And if a person also does not have that mindset, then it makes me kind of weird, so to speak. Third
Wait.
flaw,
Wait, so he's got to think the negative doomsday? Like it's got to be, oh, the end of the world's coming, or woe is me, or that didn't make no sense. Like she fears the worst, and he's got to be on this level too. So we got to have. This is too much, guys. This is wild here. This is wild. We can see why she's single, tribe.
I don't know. I work a lot.
Okay, she works a lot. And why would a guy be lucky to be with you?
I feel like I'm the total package. I'm emotionally intelligent. I don't have any kids, and I'm extremely ambitious. I can be ambitious on my own or support his ambition.
Okay. So we got and why do you think you're single, Amy?
Oh, let's get into this here. Let's see what she's gonna say.
Because I have extremely high standards.
You ain't lying about that.
I mean, I just
Okay.
want my equal. That's it. I don't. Nobody. The person getting me wouldn't have to compromise much, so I don't want to compromise.
This man might be compromised and not be able to have no damn kids. See, I don't want to hear any arguments like so many women, Dave, are having kids. No, they're not. There's 350 million Americans. You guys are hearing about the women who are having babies at 35. You're not hearing the complications. You're not hearing the problems that goes through having a geriatric pregnancy, right? I seen it firsthand because I dealt with it. Okay. Y'all think women can have it all the time. Modern science and technology. Yeah, technology may allow you to go have in vitro and have kids, things of that nature here, but it still doesn't stop what Mother Nature does with the body and what women have to go through. So when you say a man don't got to compromise, what if a man wants a lot of kids? Modern technology can't change that your womb is geriatric and that you maybe can give me one at best. Now, there could be some guys that will say, Dave, I want one kid and that's all I need. But what if you found the guy that you were looking for and he wanted kids? There's so many things. That's the main thing that I get at when you're going to try to get with this top tier upper echelon man. You may say, Dave, you just going with the kids aspect, right? There's other things that we can look at that what could be looking for here, saying got to compromise. Yeah, he's actually compromising here because you are saying that 300,000 is probably too low. So you know what that means, fellas? That means that if we get to a certain point, like if you came to her life and you made $250,000 a year, she may scoff at you. Like, what man wants to deal with that when he knows for a fact that he is clearly on top of the food chain, do what he's got to do, and can retire you? And you're basically saying, oh, you're too broke for me, Negro. Ain't no man want to deal with no 35-year-old nurse who talking like this here. Let's continue. I'll get to your supers in a second.
What do you mean they wouldn't have to compromise much?
A lot of pretty girls are not very smart. A lot of very smart girls are not very pretty. They're not very intelligent. They don't have experiences that can support his ambition. I think I'm just an all around great person.
I caught that. It was
Okay, hold on,
a
Trot.
real
Wait,
slight. You
hold
have
on.
to understand the shade.
I wanted to pause that here real fast. She's over here. This is what I'm talking about. Older women, they despise younger women. The fact that a young woman could be a certain age, I'm not talking about 20 and 21-year-olds, but it don't matter if you're 27, 28 years old. Women hate on other younger women. If you are younger, you're a younger woman, ladies, older women hate your guts. You know, younger women this and younger women that. And it's like, yo, didn't you used to be young at one time? I bet you if you asked her, she's 35 years old right now. And if you asked her how she moved at 30 years old, know what she gonna say? She ain't gonna tell you that she was dumb. She gonna tell you, I was a nurse probably at 35 years old. I was getting to it, Dave, like that here. But when you talk about another young, well, she's not me though. Gotta remember here, man, women hate other women. And then older women despises younger women. Let's finish this off.
A lot of pretty girls ain't that smart. A lot of smart girls ain't that pretty. That's what Amy said, child. So if you want a pretty smart woman on your side, you're looking at one right here. So we got Amy, Columbus, Georgia, 35, Cancer, no kids. RN will date 40 to 55. Prefers a man that makes 500K. I asked you about 300K. Most say 100K. So you would entertain a man that made 100K, or would you?
I would definitely not 100. I think my minimum might be 250.
Wow.
Minimum 250.
Wow.
All right,
Yeah.
fellas. If you don't, if this don't apply to you, then
A
don't apply.
guy that makes that much money won't have a problem with it. And
Say
I have
again?
a filter to filter. A guy who makes that much money won't have a problem with it. And a person that makes 200 or 300 or 400,000 will make it through the filter. The undesirables won't.
Don't play with her. Let's do it, Amy. How can this man reach out to you, boo?
Ooh, my Facebook is Amy.
Amy, is it
And so it's
three Amy's?
ooh, it's like 7. But I think if you type it in, it'll come up.
Okay. So, and then you're also in Columbus, Georgia on Facebook too?
Yes.
Okay. Amy. So 7 Amy's on Facebook.
Yes.
Okay. All right, Amy. Well, listen, you know you're going to be a highlight girl, so I'm going to want to hear the feedback.
Sounds good to me.
I love it. Bye, boo.
Bye. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, y'all. Likes up in the building real fast before I move on to the next video. She has no idea that she is destined herself to be damn single here. And what am I saying here? Whether y'all women realize it or not, when we hear that, we hear true definition of gold digger, because you literally said 250 is the bare minimum. You didn't say anything in detail about a quality man, right? We didn't hear about his qualities, how he moves, how he's really going to treat you. We heard more conversation about what this man does. I mean, how much this man makes compared to anything else here. And do you think that any man that makes $250,000 a year, that makes $300,000 a year, that makes $500,000 a year, to hear to say that's the bare minimum, and you're not drop dead gorgeous? Now, I'm not saying that she's not cute. You know, she got a nice little body and things of that nature. I'm not mad at the booty. Hey, the booty was kind of rotund there, you know, but men who make that kind of money needs more than just a fat ass. A man who is making that kind of money is already a millionaire, because if he's generating that kind of revenue every year, then what he's stacking, what he's saving is beyond, it's millionaire stats, unless this guy's living beyond his means, just tricking off his money, right? But any man who is living like this here is beyond, is lower than 1% of the population, especially with black men. Like, I know some people don't like stats, but when we look at numbers here, only 7% of black men make $100,000 a year. 7%. And then we're not even talking about if they're married. We're not talking about if they're gay, the LGBT community. We're not talking about if they're transgender. We're not talking about if they're even attracted to you, or hell, if you even attracted to him, if you find this guy, right? I know you didn't say looks is everything, but let this dude be 500 pounds looking like Buff from the Fat Boys. Will you take him at 500,000 a year? I don't know. But this is why I'm saying women like this, man, you're destined to be single forever. Because as a man, I don't hear that you're a quality woman. I don't hear that you're a hard worker as an RN. I don't hear that you are a good person, that you treat your man right. All I hear is, I will only settle for $250,000 a year. And you got to understand, when a man of that age, we talking about getting to the 40s and 50s, and he making that kind of money, he's dealt with gold diggers. He knows what's for show and what's for go. Now, there's a couple of guys who are just tricking off their money and don't know no better. But the majority of men who's at this status here, I hate to say this here, I'm not saying I condone it, but yeah, there's a chance of the possibility that man might be cheating. He wanted access to different women, things of that nature. You might need to deal with that. And let's say that he's not a cheater, he wants just one man. You need to get on his program, because it's not going to be equal. He's working and making this kind of money, then he's going to delegate to say what he needs in his life so that you can fill in the pieces that might be missing with him in his daily endeavors. If he's making $500,000 a year, there's nothing you can do for him. He can hire a chef. He can have someone cook for him as far as food. He can have someone clean his house. Molly maids ain't that expensive. He can have Molly maids come through and clean his crib here. When it comes to sex, you're making that kind of money, he really can have the gambit here, right? So my thing is, there are so many things that could be outsourced when he's making this kind of money here, but that man needs peace. That man needs a woman who is secure and understands what he is doing in his career or his entrepreneurial business here, where that you need to slide in, fill in the pieces, because this man is busy and is doing what he got to do to get to the bag. And if all we hear is the bare minimum is $250,000 or 300,000, I'm a good for it here. No. See, that's the problem, ladies. When you put the number down like the way you did, all I hear is gold digger. It's not just me here. You can say, I know so many men. It's like, dude, she won't talk to me for $250,000 a year. No, how about I'm not going to tell you how much I make? How about that? How you going to know? You're just going to assume? You don't know if I make 100,000 or $250,000. One thing you're going to know is I dress like I'm doing well, but how you going to know that? You don't. And ladies, this is going to get y'all in trouble. Trouble. Let's move on here. Shout out to Dank in the building, dropping the $19.99 $20 holla. Dank, it's time for the sponsor high today. Dank,